ওবিএস এ ড্রপ হচ্ছে তো ওবিএস ড্রপ হলো দেখতে তো সব ঠিক আছে এবারটা দেখে না ঠিক আছে নাকি
লাইভে না
না এসে ইউটিউবে
মুভমেন্ট কর না ইউটিউবে তো লাইভ নাই তো না
আছে নতুন নতুন লাইভ চলছে দেখ হুম দেখছো
তলে হাওনো ই হয় তুই তোর মোবাইলে দেখ না
ডিসি হবে
ওই তো ইউটিউবে দেখ না
ফ্রেম ড্রপ হচ্ছে না না ড্রপ তো হচ্ছে না মানে
Revelio.
ऑटोमे लाइन्स है
লাইন গেছে
এটা ইউপি আছে ইউপিএস কেন চার্জ মানে পুরো হয় নাই লাইন গেলেই নেট ডিসকানেক্ট হয়ে যেত না।
এই হ্যালো,
হুম,
একটা জিনিস দেখ না,
কি
আমি ডিসপ্লে ক্যাপচার করতেছি গেমের, তাই এটা পুরো হোয়াইট দেখাচ্ছে কেন?
ইউআর যাচ্ছে?
উইন্ডোজ ক্যাপচার করতেছি তো পুরো হোয়াইট দেখাচ্ছে কেন? ডিসকর্ডে শেয়ার করতেছি, দেখ একটু।
হ্যাঁ, ও শেয়ার করো নাই।
দেখ শেয়ার করতেছি। আরে কি দেখাচ্ছে দাদা? আইসি কি পড়ে গেছে, দেখ না। স্ট্রিমিং মাত্র হ্যালো
This looks intriguing.
হুম,
হ্যালো,
ক
দেখ পাঠাইছি,
এক সেকেন্ড।
এটা দেখ না, এটা দেখ।
আমার মনিটর সারা খারাপ হয়ে গেছে না, একটা যেটা ডবলই করতাম, ল্যাপটপের স্ক্রিনে সব করা লাগতেছে।
এই দেখ,
তুই কি সিলেক্ট করতো, কি করতেছো কি আমার আগে এই কর।
এই যে আছে না তোর WL2K25, এটা স্ট্রিমিং করবো হইছে, তাই এই জায়গায় ইসে কোনটা আনবো ক? গেমটা দেখছে না এই জায়গা।
ডিসপ্লে ক্যাপচার কর।
ডিসপ্লে ক্যাপচার করলে আসে না তো,
নইলে উইন্ডোজ ক্যাপচার কর, উইন্ডোজ।
উইন্ডোজ ক্যাপচার করলে ওইটা দেখাচ্ছে না, হোয়াইট হোয়াইট দেখাচ্ছে, এই সে তো।
হ্যাঁ, ওই যে সিলেক্ট কর তোর ওটা। আমার
এইটা
ক্লিক কর।
এরকম হোয়াইট দেখায়। বুঝছিস?
ক্যাপচার মেথড ক্লিক কর। ওই যে ওর উপরে ডা ক্যাপচার মেথড উপরে মাঝখানে ডা।
হ্যাঁ
উইন্ডোজ 10 কর।
হ্যাঁ এইগুলাই। দাঁড়া দাঁড়া দাঁড়া। এইটাও নয়েজ ক্যান্সেলেশন অ্যাড করা লাগে কি?
ভিডিওতে করা লাগবে না, অডিওতে তো খালি তুই করবি।
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend.
Hey, what
With
about
Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might
এই
tell me
গেমটা
what
হচ্ছে
you are looking
হ্যারি
for.
পটারের গেম।
হ্যাঁ
হ্যারি পটারের গেম।
হ্যাঁ দেখছি এটা।
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A
Nice
portkey brought us
captures.
there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
फ्रेम ड्रॉप इधर 24,000 kbps 24,000 20,000
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
But Mummy,
Revelio.
I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
even Mummy. That's beautiful.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You said
Wireless would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
হ্যালো কিছু করছিস কি
না আমি প্রবলেম খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না কিসের জন্য
You are. There'll be more of that. Put me right.
Oh, what's
the light go out of your eyes. I see you. I can hold them up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Take this.
Help me. Self.
That's just pitiful.
Aha! Back for more. You can't hold out forever. You're going to regret that.
ল্যাগ হচ্ছে কি বলতে পারছি না।
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think we could hold them up?
I'm not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
How embarrassing!
Stupid soldier.
Little brat! To your knees! Made a grave mistake!
Stupid.
Pay for your deed! Wretched weed! Stop!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow suite is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
সব কিছু বন্ধ করে দিলে লাইন ফিন আসলে জানবো কেন? হয়ে গেছে। চার্জ হয়েছে না কেমন?
আইসে কারেন্ট
গেম মানে পুরা সব বন্ধ করে পিসি রিস্টার্ট করে তারপরে করা লাগবে। আমার স্ট্রিমটা একবার চেক কর না।
ল্যাগ মতো
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow suite.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow suite on the swell, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendiary!
But it's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Incendiary!
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendiary! That's that. Settled.
वाइब्रेशन मस्त लगे
How beautiful!
पूरा गेम है ना PS5 এর মতন পুরো ভাইব্রেশন
Today, I can hardly believe it.
তো তোর লাইভ এটাতে চলতেছে না, এটা বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে।
না আরেকটা চলতেছে
I take it we can
কন্ট্রোলার
call this a
ভাইব্রেশন হয়
success.
এরকম
We can indeed.
মারা লাগে এটা
However, I now have even more questions.
PS5 আনতেছেন
How does it work?
কবে
I must review my notes.
এটা
I may have missed
10,000 টাকা কম
Are
পড়তেছে
all of the trials like this one?
সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড তো পাইছিস?
Oh, not precise.
সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড 1 TB
I think it
SSD
was
লাগানি
the
রয়েছে
circle
এক্সট্রা
vines and the swirl on it.
47 এ দেবে
You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each
আর
will
7টা
also
গেম
require
দেবে
Mallow Suite, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Albert Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
second.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here,
That's on
and
gamer.
an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished
কি বলছিস?
one bit in her retirement. She and I often
একটু না
chat about old cases and
ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে একটু না
our glory days. It never fails, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
আমার ডবল মনিটর নাই কই এখানে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে আমার পুরান মনিটরটা খারাপ হয়ে গেছে
The Minister for Magic.
Over 100 years ago, 1733 to 1747 to be precise, the stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of performing Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Rebellion.
Who lived here, I wonder?
to that! I won't rest. Dead.
Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Protego!
Fight about as well as a puffskin. Oh, you think you're so...
Levioso! Stupid! Levioso!
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
The other day. Who do you think you are? You are postponing the inevitable. Stop it!
Incendio!
No! I will make you pay.
Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Stupid. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio.
আমি বন্ধ করতেছি, হ্যাঁ ইসে দেখতে পারি লাইভ ইউটিউবে।
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Welcome to the Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Residents of Lower Hogsfield, I said that.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And do you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished.
Why do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll operate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
School's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hogsfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
House, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
should investigate.
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Castle. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. No, that's not it. I see how this goes. Revelio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Revelio. A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Incendio! Incendio!
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, Be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Revelli. Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. That's it!
Incendio!
Excellent form!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Nicely done! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit. They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
There goes my wager. Incendio. Ringo. Protego. You're better than that. Descendo. Incendio. Stupefy. Ringo. Stupefy. Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy.
Arresto Momento. Leviosa.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Mind the one.
Arresto Momento. Incendio.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Descendo! Incendio.
Better than that.
Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Arresto Momento.
Stupefy.
Expelliarmus.
Stupefy.